What is up? Okay, this isn't a Spurs game, but what is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, fans of France, fans of the USA, fans of basketball in general? Welcome to TSR Sports, doing a live play-by-play reaction to Scoreboard for today's gold medal game, France versus the USA. I'm excited. This is actually the first full game I've watched in the Olympics. Most of the games have been on while I've been at work, so here we go. Frank Nicolina, Isaiah Cornier, Nicolas Batum, Gershon Yabusel, and Victor Wembanyama are the starters for the French team. My apologies if I mess up any of those names. I'm familiar with a lot of guys in the French team, but not everybody. Still kind of shocked Rudy Gobert on the bench. And the last game, I believe he played only 5 minutes. Crazy. For the American team, Stephen Curry, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. Yeah, the USA's got some shooting on the floor. It is going to be very difficult for France, but this USA team has found itself in deficits in quite a few games. They are undefeated, have come back to their credit, have fought hard and stood up and, but have been behind. And if they fall behind against the French team, can the French team stay in the lead? Steve Kerr, the coach of the USA. Good evening, Mario, Kokoshibo, Koob, Grieco. Who do I think is going to win? Honestly, I think Team USA has too much firepower. I think they're going to win. I am rooting for France. I am part French. Victor Wembanyama is on the team, but I will not be upset if the USA wins. May the better team win. Hoping for a good game. I do hope the USA wins the medal count, of course, overall. I just saw that, watched the women's 4x400 meter relay. Probably messing that up, and boy, they look dominant. So congrats to them. Great job. I hope we have a good game. I hope we have a great game. I hope Wemby really performs well, and that's all I got. Yes, Serbia was a close one, wasn't it? Very close. Yeah, there you go. A good game. A good game. Which soccer team got gold today, Mario? Was the women's or the men's? Serbia's, well, USA by 10. I hope it's closer than that. Cass, good evening to you. Cheese, good evening. Or sorry, good afternoon to you guys. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It's the greatest way to support the channel. Boom, bada boom. Players on the court, and away we go.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
They weren't kidding when they said tip-off was around 3:30. It's 3:32, and the game is already underway. I don't know if ESPN is going to have the players on the court. Right now we just got the betting on, which doesn't do us a lot of good. And Durant's going to start us off with a miss, fight for the boards, and the French team will come down with it. I'm excited. This is the first game I've gotten to watch, and it's the biggest one. 10-minute quarters, again, if you weren't aware. Oh, okay, the scoreboard's up on the top left. We have a drive and reverse layup, and that's a miss. U.S. ball, LeBron James in the paint. He's going to throw it down, and the U.S. is on the board. Two-handed dunk by LeBron James. Looking really old with that gray beard, but playing like a guy half his age. So, credit to him. Wemby with a mile-long... Okay. Victor Wembanyama comes out firing and hits a big three. France up 3-2 with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. LeBron out to Booker. Booker for three, and he matches the three. What a three. Cowboy X Factor, what's going on? Mars 101, hello to you. Yeah, Mario, I was totally confused. I'm looking for the scoreboard. It's up top on the left. A missed layup, but Batum comes in and throws down the...
Justice.
Turnover for U.S., and it'll be France ball. And yes, the players are on the court and up. There we go. Thank you, ESP to the end. I got to shrink that a little bit. Need just a little bit of shrinkage. What? What did I say? All right, that'll work, I think. I just got to move the thing down just a little bit. That's a little bit. And I think I just missed a Wemby dunk. I was fixing our scoreboard. I think Wemby just threw it down. Was that a Wemby dunk? Baby Coyote is here. Mikey is here. Headband Grogu's here. TSR Sports is in the house. And a USA turnover. It is France ball up to 7-5. Up 7-5. Wemby for three again. Back rim no good. And a whistle down the other end on France. France up 7-5. And the crowd is pumped up. It was a lane. Thank you, July 26. I was trying to get this fixed. I mean, look at the shooting firepower the U.S. has. Durant, LBJ, Booker, Curry, Embiid. Good luck, France. They're going to need a massive game from Victor Wembanyama, the current reigning Rookie of the Year, and probably should have been Defensive Player of the Year. And B would have pulled up. No good. And B went off for 70 against the San Antonio Spurs last season. Oh, let's get my clock running. Pull up down the other end is no good by Nicolina. I always mess up Frank's name. My apologies. Now some defense down the other end. And a turnover by US as Ubicel, with the steal. Drives in the paint. Throws up the layup and blocked by LeBron James. LBJ playing some D. Durant for three. Swish. U.S. takes the lead 8-7. This is the gold medal game. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, Cowboy X Factor. The Giants game was not on in my area. That's the one thing that sucks about being a Giants fan in Connecticut is usually 90% of the games are on. This one wasn't. Wemby with the ball way out in three-point land. I'll pass it off. 8 on the shot clock. Pull up three by... that three is no good by Yabusele. Yabusele? U.S. ball. And an easy layup for the U.S. team. Catch France sleeping a little bit in transition as Booker gets the layup. It is 10-7. The U.S. has 4 assists. France only has 1, so the U.S. showing better ball movement at this moment. It is France ball, 11 on the shot clock. Wemby with a beautiful pass and a huge dunk by Yabusele.
Justice.
Penalty, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. J Money, what's going on? And a huge dunk by Wemby down the other end. Oh, the dunks are reigning supreme today.
Dunk of justice.
Wemby with 7 points already. 7 of the 11 France first quarter points. Whew. All right. Okay. San Antonio Hotspur, what's going on? Wemby attacking the rim. This is what you want to see him do as a Spurs fan this season. In buckets. Durant with another three. Bing bong, no good. Victor Wembanyama with the rebound. And it'll be France ball. Up by 1. I wonder what kind of minutes Wemby will play in this game. 30, 35? 10 on the shot clock for France. And alley-oop to Wemby. Wemby with the catch and kind of like a jump shot. Alley-oop. Didn't go in. U.S. ball. LeBron starts to drive into the paint. Nice pass. Behind the back pass. Gets it to Booker T. Devin Booker. Booker with the shot in the paint. And is 12-11. The U.S. is 5 of 9 from the field. France is 5 of 12. I saw the Spurs are playing on Christmas. That is awesome. Quick three is going to bounce off the rim multiple times by Nicolina. No good. France with the offensive board. And they turn the ball over. Stolen by Steph Curry. Curry down the other end is going to get fouled. 12-11. A fast-paced game. Rudy Gobert checking in for the French team. I believe he only played 5 minutes in the last game. Crazy he just played so little time. Amario, they're playing random ads. YouTube is. I have no control over that anymore. They're gonna play ads. They're gonna play ads. I can't control that. I could shut them off, but I don't want to do that either. Got a few substitutions. I don't think that's updating, so let me refresh the ESPN page. Curry with a mile-long three, no good. Gobert with the rebound. Tatum hasn't been playing, has he? And yes, the unibrow is in for the American team. Gobert almost would have traveled, ends up throwing out for three. No good. The France team cannot hit a three to save their lives. And finally, U.S. gets the ball. And they're firing. Whoop, my clock's not running. France is firing threes, but man, they can't drop them. And now a foul on Rudy Gobert. Does the U.S. have... I believe I've seen this somewhere. I don't know if you guys know this. If you play for the United States Olympic team, are you limited to like only numbers 1 through like 20? Because I'm seeing the France, Wemby's number 32 and Gobert's 27, but the U.S. I don't see any numbers higher than 15. At least on the little roster sheet I have here. So I don't know what's going on with that. Penalty, they're going to have to get very hot from 3 because they're very cold from it now. More substitutions. Lessort coming in for the French team. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. A good game so far. Tax, yeah, Derek White is getting more playing time, although the last game he only played, I think, 7 minutes. Anthony Edwards checking in for the United States. Quite a few changes. Lineup's not updating on this side. Trying to get it to update manually, but doesn't appear to be happening, so we'll just have to go with it. U.S. ball, 10 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement, LBJ pull-up jumper off the back rim, no good. His teammate Anthony Davis grabs the rebound, and we are going to have another foul. Yeah, I didn't think Tatum was going to play. If France wins, Wemby technically won a championship his rookie year. Hoodie, yeah, I guess I can't argue with that. I guess you're right. U.S. ball, 10 on the shot clock. Crowd is still fired up. LeBron with 4 on the shot clock now drives into paint. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the U.S. kickballs to call. Drew Holiday was starting, so I don't know. It is U.S. ball. 10 on the shot clock. Ant will kick it out. Steph Curry for 3. Front rim, no good. Both teams not shooting well from 3 at the moment. 12-11, a very tight game, which is what I wanted to see. No matter who wins, I want to see a close, tight game. Turnover by the U.S., turnover by France. The U.S. has a fast break and a huge dunk by Tatum down the other end. 3-point lead. That is the biggest lead of the game for either team. I'm doing good, Angie. Thank you. And Tatum's playing no Holiday. All right, thanks, J Money. Gobert's open for 3 if he wants it. He doesn't want it. It is France's ball, 10 on the shot clock, and the ball's going to get poked into the back court. Fournier will get it. 4 on the shot clock for the French team. This is going to be a shot clock violation. Well, he's going to launch a half-court 3. U.S. ball up by 3, and the French team's offense looks discombobulated. Tatum for 3. No good. Boy, the three-point shoot is really, really bad. There's a ball carried differently in Paris. To get it to Gobert, and he's going to throw it down hard. All dunks for France today. Oh, whoops, I meant the Thunder Nugget Justice, my bad.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Oops, a little rusty. Ant with a missed jump shot. It is France ball. 2:10 to go. And another turnover. Ant for 3, good. 4-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Veronica, what's going on? The Kerm, good afternoon to you. Turnovers are killing them, Tox Brazilian Ghost. Not only that, but the poor three-point shooting really hurting them. Come on, ESPN, update my darn who's on the floor. They only have the starting lineup. They're not updating. I have obviously absolutely no control over that. So Derek Williams, I say Wemby's going to play very, very little. Probably preseason. We're going to see guys like Sidi Sissoko, Riley Minix. Instant replay. The Ant 3 is being changed to a 2. That is extremely close. His toe was barely on the line, but they are changing it to a 2. So it's still a 3-point game, and it could be a lot more than that. Yes, I think Figure's going to have to play well over 30 minutes. So, J-Mon, you're saying ESPN doesn't update? So, for the Olympics, they're not updating it? Because the regular season they do updates, but is this how it is now? Well, that's a bummer. Who cares? His toenails on the line. That's fair. Okay. What's at 0 minutes, J Money? Who's at 0 minutes? I appreciate everybody stopping in. Good evening, Brian. Good afternoon, Brian. Appreciate y'all stopping in. I haven't been calling any of the Olympics, so this is just kind of an off-the-cuff thing. But how can I not do it with Webby going for gold? I'm a Spurs fan. I got 3 international players that have won gold medals on. I think Tony's a gold medalist on my back wall there. Wemby, what a turnover. My goodness. The turnovers are abundant for the French team. And now, they put the three-pointer back. Okay. Edwards for another 3, no good. They had it 17-13, then they had it 16-13. Now they have it 17-13 again. Confusion, confusion, confusion. Webby, thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate you. And we get into Gobert in the post. So the Eiffel Towers are out in the game right now for the French team. I think that was Colabelli, what the jumper in the paint. Somebody I thought the Spurs might have a chance at a couple years ago in the draft. Not so much. 2-point game, a minute to go in the first quarter, and this game is going fast. Anthony Davis Euro steps in the paint, misses the shot, falls down. France has a 5-on-4. They get up the court quickly. Wemmy's going to take a mile-long 3. No good. France is going to get the offensive board, down by 2, under a minute to go. And now a defensive foul on the U.S. team. ESPN is not sponsoring the Olympics. It's NBC and Peacock. That's when they have the starting lineup, but that's about it, JV. Alex Soto, what's going on? Andy who? How are you? I am watching this on NBC. A lot of the games have been on USA, a channel I do not get. But I wanted to hang out with you guys this afternoon. We haven't been live in a while. This will be the only live stream in August, as far as I know. France cannot hit a 3. Another missed 3. What are they, like 1 for 10? If they could start making some threes, they would have a lead. Yeah, 1-on-1 with Rudy Gobert. He's going to take a step back 3. And there's the biggest lead of the game for the U.S. 5-point lead, 20-15. Right now, France is 1 of 9. I wasn't too far off. I said 1 of 10. France is 1 of 9. The U.S. is not killing it with 4 of 11, but 4 of 11 is a lot better than 1 of 9. 9 on the shot clock for the French team. Drive. Pull up. No good. Fournier cannot make the shot. And that's the end of the first quarter. Whew. Yes, Angie, they are playing for the gold today. This is a gold medal game. It's an afternoon game. It's a game I can call. It's a game that I get. And I was like, I got to be live. I mean, I'm a Spurs fan. How can I not watch Wemby go for his first gold medal? And while I am rooting for him to get his first gold medal, if the U.S. team wins, totally fine with that. I hope U.S. wins the overall gold medal count, but I'm pretty sure we're winning the overall medal count, the U.S. is, but we're way behind on the gold medal count. I could be wrong. Let me know if that's the case. Quarter 2, 10 minutes to go, and here we are. Yanks up 7-0. Okay. All right, so ESPN's not going to change. I wonder if I can get it. Is NBC doing any type of scoreboard? Oh boy, I got primetime in Paris for NBC. NBC Sports, maybe? All right, let's see if they're broadcasting something with this game. Team USA. Basketball. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. We'll just have to keep the starting lineup on there. It's better than nothing. It's not ideal, but it's something. So my apologies. Go Yankees! It's right, Veronica. It's right. It is a doubleheader. USA now has 34 goals to China's 33 after the women's soccer goal this morning. Oh, we are ahead in gold. JB, I thought we were slightly behind. Okay. No, Alex, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. By the way, let's get a good luck boop. We haven't had a good luck boop. A little coyote. Spurs boop. Boop. All right, good luck boop. Jimmy Fallon in the house at the game. They just showed the sidelines. France will start off the ball in the second quarter, and they need to get going. And let me just say, NBC's some of their camera angles are absolutely awful. They're trying like a floating top overhead view. I don't like it. And I know it's sometimes good to try. Whoa, that's 3 is blocked. Cormier gets his 3 blocked. Just go with the tried and true. Anthony Davis with a layup in the paint, 22-15. Just go with this side by side. When they try these weird quarter angles and behind the players, no. Kick ball. France ball. Jamie Duran, good afternoon to you. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Mine has been, well, it's been a weekend. What can I say? France ball, that's a miss. Wemby with a putback, little one-handed dunk.
Thunder, dunk of justice.
And easy, to each his own. We will agree to disagree. I don't like the camera angles, but there's probably a lot of people that do. Ant pull-up J, no good. Offensive board gets poked back to Anthony Davis. U.S. ball 12 on the shot clock. Drew Holiday is playing, and he misses a shot, but Anthony Davis throws it down himself. What a huge dunk. U.S. is up by 7. That's their biggest lead of the game, and France's poor three-point shooting and abundance of turnovers has got them in this deficit. They're going to have to play much better if they're going to have any chance of beating the United States of America. That three-pointer, why? Yabusel with a 3. A rare 3 for France. They're now 2 of 11. Yeah, I didn't think Drew Holiday was going to play. With Tatum playing, I thought Holiday was out too, but not so much. Kevin Durant for 3 from the corner is no good. Going to go out of bounds. It is France ball. It's been a close game. Maybe no Derek White, which would be sad for me, J Money, being a Spurs fan. Granted, he's no longer a San Antonio Spur. I would like to see Derek White on the floor. Boop. All right, that's a Mikey boop. We'll get everybody in here. France ball, 16 on the shot clock, down by 4. Wemmy is still on the court. A couple players I don't recognize for France. Ooh, that's a mile long bank 3. Who the heck's number 85 for France? He just threw up a terrible 3, but it went in. 1-point game. If France can start hitting their 3s, that's a big if. Almost a turnover by the U.S. team. 6 on the shot clock. Ant with the ball. Out to Tatum. Tatum's going to drive from the elbow. The runner is no good. Tatum gets his own rebound. Out to Durant for 3. Durant misses a 3. And finally, France will come down with the rebound. A chance for France to take the lead. Colabelli with the ball. Throws it down! And France does take the lead. They are up by 1.
Dunk of justice.
An 8-0 lead by France. 8-0 run by France. Wow. Holy moly. What a change of events in the last few moments. The bank 3. God, I don't know what to say about that. Number 85. And then Colabelli with a dunk to take the lead for France. Sacre bleu. He's right. Headband Grogu in the house. His headband got a little string hanging off of it. It's okay though. He still looks cute. Adorable. saw a lot of people saying, well, it's still a success if France gets a silver medal. They're not going for silver. They obviously want to win this. I've watched enough of Victor Wembanyama for 1 year to know this kid ain't going to settle for silver. 25-24, 7-10 to go in the second quarter. France up by 1. Is Carmelo? Did I see Carmelo there? He's obviously not playing. Carmelo Anthony no longer in the NBA. Stephon Marbury. Man, he was really good for a few years. Matthew Strazel's number 85. J Money, thank you. I have no idea who that is, but he hit that crazy bank 3. And it is U.S. ball. Crowd in Paris is loud, and LeBron James one-on-one versus Wemby. LeBron gets Wemby off his feet, throws it up, and then was trying for a alley-oop dunk to himself. Shot clock violation. Wemby getting the crowd fired up. I mean, we just saw a magical moment in the Olympics. LeBron James, one of the greatest of all time, one-on-one with Wemby, who he may be passing the torch to. I want to see more of that. Speaking of Wemby, he has the ball right now. 8 on the shot clock. Wemby, pull up Jay, no good. LeBron with the rebound. LeBron will bring it up for the U.S. He's got an open 3. He's going to take the open 3 off the back rim, no good. And Wemby with the rebound. France has a 5-on-4. Now, the U.S. will get back in transition. Coulibaly will pass it out, and the offense will reset with 12 on the shot clock. 6 minutes to go, 25-24. France up by 1. Yabusele with the ball. Headband versus headband. Turnaround tough. Jay shot, no good. LeBron with the rebound. LeBron grabbing some boards. LeBron will bring it up for U.S. Drives in the paint. Takes it at Wemby. Ooh, tough layup around Victor Wembanyama. Beautiful move by LeBron James. He still got it. 40 strong. The U.S. with 13 fast break points. France only with 6. And that's a huge difference in the game. Clearly, it's a 1-point game. Wemby in the paint. Little jumper. Good. He does still have it. He does. Look, I'll give the dude credit. I've openly said I'm not his biggest fan. Actually, one viewer got really angry about that, and he said it was political. I'm like, it's not political. I've openly said on the channel, I don't like the flopping and the team jumping. Devin Booker for 3 aside from that. He's an amazing basketball player, but, you know, sometimes if you have a different opinion, yeah, whatever. Devin Booker with 10 points right now. 29-27, quick pull-up 3. No good by Mr. Old number 85. And now a foul. And that's going to go against France. Two-point game. And you know what we wanted? Most of us said, well, I think all of us, wanted a good, close game. And it's close right now. That's all we can ask for. Yeah, foul on France. Yeah, what's up with... Is Tyrese Halliburton injured, J Money? Devin Booker rocking the headband. He has the ball right now for the U.S. Starts to drive. Pull up J. Is an air ball. U.S. gets the ball back. Steph Curry, back to Booker. Booker, back to Curry. Curry's wide open for 3. And yeah. You cannot leave Steph Curry open for 3. The greatest shooter of all time is going to make that shot. Is Bam Adebayo in? And is he? I think you're right. He is. Nice reverse layup. Yabusele going backdoor. 3-point game. Bam Adebayo with an appearance. Curry, nice pass. And monster dunk by Bam. And now a timeout by France. Oh, not a timeout. We're having a little... Officials are having to break up. Not a timeout. We had a couple players going at it. Does Wemby have 11? Good job by the refs getting in there immediately as soon as things started getting heating. Booker with a shove. Then Yabusel comes over, gives him a little shoulder. And the refs immediately come in and say, hey, knock it off. Yeah, I saw what happened to Mario. Luckily, I shouldn't be behind you guys. I'm watching on NBC over the air in high definition, which means I'm getting the game real time. Usually I'm about 20 to 30 seconds behind when I'm streaming games on the NBA League Pass. We should be pretty synced up for this thing. Wemby getting arrests. Who's going to be the offense for the French team? Well, I don't know who that was, but that was a nice jump shot. Number 12. I figured I'd be ahead of you, the Kerm. I'm watching on over the air. And LeBron James with a bucket and one. They just called him a locomotive. I was looking over at you guys for a second. LeBron was taking up the court, spun around, layup, and one. Sounds good, India. Yeah, so this is the cool thing about over-the-air television. Cable, there's a delay. As you guys know, with streaming on an app, there's a huge delay. When I'm watching over-the-air NBC, Fox, or CBS, it's pretty much real time. There's no delay. LeBron with 6 points and 4 rebounds, a quick timeout. I'm glad I got to hang out with you guys. July 26th, Gobert was out there. I want to say he played 4 or 5 minutes. He hasn't been getting... Well, he's not even a starter anymore. He was yanked out of the starting lineup. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if maybe France felt they needed more offense. But Rudy Gobert yanked out of the starting lineup. Yeah, this game is going by really fast to Mario. 3.5 minutes left, and it's only 4 o'clock. You know what? You know why it's going fast? Less fouls. And I think I saw they only have 2 timeouts a quarter, which means only 4 timeouts total, a half. I think in the NBA you get 7 timeouts a half. So 14 timeouts as opposed to 8. That's huge. That is massive. I prefer this format. The quarters are shorter too. They're 10-minute quarters as opposed to 12. But I'd like to see the NBA have less timeouts. If there's one thing we take from the Olympics, how about 2 timeouts a quarter instead of 7 a half? Wait, it's for the game, the Kerm? Is it 4 timeouts a game? Hard left turn. He looks old. He does. The gray in his beard's definitely aging him, but he's not playing like his age. I mean, I'll give the guy credit. He's in phenomenal shape, much better shape than me. I'm older. I'm 47, so there's a big difference there in years, but he is in absolute fantastic shape. Makes the free throw. Back to a 7-point lead. Spurs fan, there wasn't a commercial... Well, yes, commercial breaks for American basketball. Amara, we might actually be in sync, because don't forget there's YouTube latency, which causes the stream to be inherently 10 seconds behind. So if you put me forward 10 seconds, I might be ahead of you. All good. Almost a turnover, but the ball's going to be off one of the American players. I think it's... I don't know what's off. It's going to be France ball down by 6. Is it 7 per game? It feels more like that. The Kermit feels a lot more than that. France ball. Wemby is sitting on the sideline. Quick pull-up 3. And a foul on the 3-point attempt. Foul by Bam Adebayo. U.S. versus France. Smart. I saw that. How about that? The basketball championship for men's and women's basketball is USA versus France. That's pretty cool. 3 free throws coming up. Not 1, not 2, but 3. We got 3 on the way. By the way, we have not gotten the 50 thumbs up. Going to keep the goal low for thumbs up today. I don't expect a huge turnout, which is certainly fine. I did this because I want to watch Wemby. Like, if I'm going to watch Wemby, I might as well call the game. So thumbs up if you haven't hit it. Looks like this. Second free throws. Good. Oh, close game. I'd like to see it tied going into half. Jarling Chong, good morning to you. I bet in LA 2028. What do you mean, Spurs fan? Missed that free throw. Gotta make your free throws. Brown will ring it up, gets it over to Booker. USA has a lot of headbands. Booker's now going to launch a three, and that was a little bit off, no good. France with the rebound. Ooh, they're letting him play. So there's some contact, and they're letting him play. I like it. Three-pointer down the other end. No good. I wish the NBA would let their players have more contact. LeBron, what a beautiful pass to Curry. I thought Curry was going to take a layup. Instead, he defers to Durant. And that turns out to be a good move. Back to a 7-point lead. Ties the biggest lead of the game for the United States. Oh, Olympics of 2028. I got you. I was kind of like, what? Okay, I'm with you now, Spurs fan. Oh, beautiful drive by Yabusele. Dunk and one. Oh, mama.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Ooh, that dude plays angry. He went right at LeBron James and postered him and won. He just postered LeBron James. Wow, LeBron was a little late on getting in place, and they called a block. Woo! Man, the crowd is on fire in Paris. I love it. Free throw coming up. There, I hear some bleeps. 4-point game? Okay. Wemby checking back in. My guy, Victor Wembanyama. How about Yabusele with a poster on one of the greatest of all time? Put that in your resume. Game's gotten very physical. I like it. This is what I want to see more of in the regular NBA. Curry for three. Boink, boink, and in! Ooh, Curry with the kind rim. The greatest three-point shooter of all time. Not a Steph Curry fan. I can't stand the way he chews on his mouth guard. But I can't take away that he's the greatest three-point shooter of all time. For better or for worse, because he's changed the game. Many will say to the detriment of the NBA because it's too many threes. Turnover by France. And a layup and one down the other end. Biggest lead of the game for the United States. It's now a 9-point lead. Dog She, good afternoon to you. Or good evening for some of you. I heard FIBA allows more contact than the NBA. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Andrew, good afternoon to you. France is in a little bit of trouble. Terrible foul, and easy. You got to let him go there. Devin Booker with 12 points. And it is 10:05 in France and Mario. They are 6 hours ahead. So a late game for the players. This American team has so much firepower. The only thing that's shocking with the American team is how many games they had to come from behind on. Like how many games they had to come back. They won, to their credit. But the amount of games that they were down, and for France to have a chance of winning this, the turnovers got to stop. They're turning the ball over way too much. I don't know how many turnovers they have. It seems like a lot already in the first half. Foul in America. Andrew, LeBron looks good. I mean, he's going to be 40 this season, right? Or is he 40 already? Going to be 40. Whatever he is, for his age, and you can now finally see him aging. He's got some gray in a beard. He's playing well. I don't know how much longer he's going to play. Is he going to pull a Tom Brady and try to play until he's 45? I think I heard he has another son after Bronny. Is he going to try to play, play with him? I don't know that for sure. I don't know Bron's family tree. I don't know how many kids he has or how old they are. If they play basketball, I just know Bronny. But he could conceivably play till 42, 44. And he still looks great. Yabusele for three, no good. Wemby with the rebound. And now a foul on America. America! Yabusele goes flying out of bounds. The Bears, 92 team was used to physical. Homer Martinez, there's the debate of the 92 Dream Team against today's team. Honestly, it's going to depend on the rules. If you go by today's NBA rules, then today's Dream Team probably going to win. They just are. If we're playing 92 rules with all the contact that's allowed and hand checking, then 92 probably wins. So that's why you can't really compare the two because the eras were totally different. Yabusele's at the line for 2. Makes the first one. Did he play for the Celtics? Do I like LeBron James or Bryce James? Which I'm not a LeBron James fan. I don't want to say I'm a hater. I dislike you know what I really dislike about him? A lot of the flopping and Wemby with the put back on the missed free throw, the flopping and whining. Because he's so good, he doesn't need to do that. He's a physical freight train on the court. And between the flopping and an offensive foul on the U.S., it'd be France ball. The flopping, the team jumping, that's the main reason. I think he's so good, he doesn't have to resort to those tactics. But he has in a lot of his career. It's like, dude, you don't need to do that. You're that good. Whatever. Courtney drew the foul on Drew Holiday. It's going to be France's ball. Down by 7, so, not insurmountable. They need to close the first half strong. Maybe get the lead down to 4 or 5. And a good game. 12 on the shot clock. They'll get the ball to Wemby. Wemby guarded by KD. Wemby passes it out for 3. No good. Tip in, no good. Anthony Davis with the defensive rebound. They'll get it up to Curry real quick. Curry thought about a 3. Changed his mind. Gets it to Drew Holiday for 3. Oh, that hurts. 10-point game. Back to double digits, 49-39. Do we have a timeout? Clock is stopped at the moment. Substitution, maybe? All right. France, 3 of 16 from beyond the arc. The U.S. is 9 of 20. That is a massive difference in percentages. 45% for the U.S., and for France, that's what? Less than 20%? Wemby with 6 on the clock. 1-on-1 with Durant. Wemby into the paint. Dishes it to Yabusele. Yabusele with the reverse. At the buzzer. It's going to be an 8-point game. I saw that. That is the Spurs fan. That is never going to happen. Never going to happen. $49-41 will go to the half. It's a good game. It's a close game. And that's all we can ask for, right? Let me get this a little bigger. That's what she said. Oh, hey-oh. I wouldn't say Wemmy's getting his butt kicked. Definitely, but an experiment for sure. There's no way. No way that'll happen. I saw the Nick Wrong, as a lot of people call him, Nick Wrong trade idea, and I was like, no. You're not going to see that many players move around. If anybody's not sure what we're talking about, Nick Wright proposed that a massive trade between the Lakers and Warriors that would bring LeBron James and Steph Curry to the Spurs. No. Curry to the Lakers? Ooh, boy, that... I mean, how could the Lakers afford him? Aren't they way over the cap as it is between LeBron, AD, and D'Angelo Russell and others? Would you just keep paying some kind of massive luxury tax? Zach, stats on Wemby, he should be up here. Wemby, 6 of 10, 5 rebounds. He's got 13 points. Yabusele leads the French team with 15. And I think Booker leads the U.S. with 13. So, I mean, Wemby's not... He's got 13, 5, and 2. 6 of 10 from the field. I mean, LeBron, 7 points himself, 3 of 5. Steph Curry has only taken 5 shots, but they're all 3-pointers. Shocker. Wait a minute. Okay, yep. Curry, 2 of 5, 6 points, and 5 assists. The U.S. outscored France 20-15 in the first quarter, outscored them 29-26 in the second. Still a good game. We are still trying to get to 50 thumbs up. That's the goal today. There's enough of you to do it. So if you are a supporter of TSR Sports, and that's all I ask for today is just a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Looks like this. And if you don't know, Greg Popovich's going to remind you.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
All right, let's get back to the chat. Let me try to get back to the chat. There we go. You're in a tough spot if you're Steph Curry because you have to play your whole team with one, or play your whole career with one team. I don't think the Warriors have the firepower anymore to be a contender. So do they try to bring more talent in, or does he leave? That's a tough situation if you're Golden State. Do you try to keep building around Steph Curry, who's getting older, or do you hit the reset button and trade him at some point in the next couple of years? It was BC. That was a huge dunk. Yankees won 7-0. Zach, good afternoon to you. I do think in the future when the Spurs get good, lots of good friends will want to play for the Spurs too. Yes, that could certainly happen, Spurs fan. As a team becomes championship caliber, you will see vets willing to take a reduced role, maybe a reduced contract to play with the championship caliber team. 8-point game, a good game, and France is hanging in there, but they cannot let the lead in the third quarter get to like 15 or 16. If they do, then it's probably game over. Showing some Olympic highlights right now. They're showing one of the women's Olympics track and field, which I think is what I watched before the game started. The U.S., I believe, is absolutely killing it on track and field right now. So, there is that. I got a text from a friend trying to set up a bike ride for tomorrow. We're going to have nice weather. Haven't had a bike ride in ages, so that'd be really nice. Wendy's going to have to play very well in the second half for France to win. Gabriel, good afternoon to you. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there, Hanging in there. That's all we can do. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Daniel Wemby, he is second on the French team with 13 points. He's 6 of 10 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He's played, he's had a couple nice passes. The France team has had a lot of turnovers. Fortunately, I'm on ESPN, and they only have the starting lineup with the starter stats. I can't really see anything else, and I don't want to. I can go somewhere else to get that. We have the 50 thumbs up, by the way. Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you very much. Wemby's played well. France has been missing their threes. I believe they were 3 of 16 when they last showed the stat. The U.S. 9 of 20. That's a 6-point swing right there. And then the turnovers. France has been turning the ball over quite a bit as well. Zach, I did a video on that. So if you're interested in my opinion on Boston Jr. being signed by the Spurs, did a video on it. I'm going to see if I can actually pull the game stats real quick. ESPN should have the regular box score, but the Olympics have been a little wonky. Okay, I do have a box score. All right, let's take a look. For France, Victor Wembanyama, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, no steals, no blocks. Other notable stats, Yabusele, 15 points. And off the bench, really not much off the bench happening for the French team. For the American team, LeBron James, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Devin Booker leading the American team with 13 points. Steph Curry, 6 points and 5 assists off the bench. Anthony Davis, 4 points and 4 boards. The U.S. is shooting 50% from the field, 45% from 3, 100% from the free throw line. They've only taken 2 free throws. The French team is shooting 45% from the field, only 19% from beyond the arc, and 67% from the free throw line. They are 4 of 6 from the line. So missing a couple free throws, some poor 3-point shooting. That's really the deficit. You make 1 more of those free throws, you hit 3 more of those threes, so you're 6 of 16. But then it's a 4-point game. So France, if they can get a little hot, and I forgot to check the turnovers. Shoot. I wanted to check the turnovers. My bad. I mentioned that they're turning the ball over quite a bit. Let me see if that's factually correct or if it just feels like that. All right, so the American team turnovers are at... The U.S. has 5 turnovers and 15 assists. France has. Actually have 5 turnovers as well and 11 assists. So they've actually turned the ball over the same amount. It just, I don't know. I guess I was wrong. They're turning the ball over at the same rate. They do have less assists, though. Tino, that could happen. That could very much happen. Jasper, I'm watching it on NBC, so that's not a streaming service. And our channel, we don't promote, I hate to use the word, but illegal streaming. So, unfortunately, we won't have a link here. If you can find one, best of luck to you. I always worry that you guys are going to get a virus if you go to one of those things, so just be careful wherever you go. Don't hit any... When you get in there, if it says click OK to install something, don't do any of that. Yeah, the minutes distribution has been very interesting. Derek White has not played, which is kind of a bummer. Oh my gosh. Is LimeWire still around? Now, I'll admit to using that a little bit back in the early 2000s. Andy who? I ended up buying the albums I like, though. I was like, it's where LimeWire actually discovered Rage Against the Machine's debut album. Downloaded a couple songs, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy this album. I don't remember what the name of the album was. Is it just Rage Against the Machine? A self-titled? Transformers 1. An animated Transformers film? Okay. I don't know what to make of that. Sure. David Lee Ross, I mean, it was a nice play. That was Yabusele that postered LeBron. It's going to happen. Victor Wembanyama is a great defensive player. He's going to get postered next season just because of where he is. He's a defender. He's going to be at the rim. He's going to be in the paint. My favorite player of all time, David Robinson, he certainly got postered during his career. It's just nature of the beast. But yeah, sure, it was fun to watch. Mario, I don't know if and when I'm going to see Deadpool now. That's kind of up in the air. I hope you like it, though. I hear it's awesome. Yeah, Jordan Chung, I thought your favorite player was number 5, DeJounte Murray. I know it's not. Yeah, boy, his career is taking a question mark at best, I guess. Plays for the Spurs, then he gets traded to the Hawks, plays only 2 seasons there, and the Trae Young DeJounte Murray experiment was a total failure. And now Murray gets shipped off to the Pelicans. If things don't go well there, then yikes. Oh, boy. Alex, he's taken 10 shots in the first half. That was a quick halftime. You know what? This has been a quick game. I'm all for it. I like to see the NBA maybe have less fouls and less timeouts like we're seeing today. Won't happen, at least not immediately. But it's been a good game. The Prune, what's going on? I still can't believe Rudy Gobert's on the bench. They're showing that Yabusele poster on LeBron again. Wemby stats, he has... Whoops. Wemby has 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, no blocks, no steals. So, I'm looking for, that big block for coming for Wemby at some point. Bonjour, Arno! They're down by 8. They got to wake up and get going. Step up defensively, shoot the 3 better. They shot only 19% from 3 in the first half. They were 3 of 16. The U.S. shot 9 of 20, which is 45%. That's 6 more threes. Well, it's an 8-point difference. Tatum played a little in the first half, Homer. I think he played 5 or 6 minutes. Jason Tatum definitely played today. Drew Holiday played. I think the only American player we haven't seen. I don't think Derek White has played, right? The rest of the guys I have up here have. And I have to have the guys up because sometimes I can't see who the player's face is based on where they're on the court, and I have to go by the number. And as I was putting this stream together this morning, I was like, oh man, pretty much all the American players have different numbers than what they usually have. Their Olympic numbers are different than their standard numbers. And even the French team I was thrown off. I figured Wemby be number 1. I was like, oh, that's right. He doesn't play. He isn't number 1 like he is on the Spurs. He's number 32 at France. The U.S. is 15-point favorites? Dang. Jax, I'm rooting for Wemby too. A small percentage of people on the channel were not fans of that. One person actually left the channel because of it. It's like, listen, I'm a huge Victor Wembanyama fan. I'm part French. I'm still rooting for the U.S. to win the most medals in the Olympics and the most gold. In this one scenario, I'd like Wemby to get a gold medal in his first, essentially his rookie year in the NBA. Halliburton hasn't played. That's right, Tyrese Halliburton. Ernesto, the Spurs are signing a lot of guys right now, and they signed Malachi Flynn, Brandon Boston Jr. I think they're trying to obviously strengthen their bench, but I think they're also trying to light a fire under some of the guys that have been, I guess, not performing up to snuff, and that would be players like Malachi Branham, Blake Wesling, and I got to put Sidy Cissoko on there. Sidy Cissoko, as much as I'm rooting for him to be a Spur and a Spur for life, his offense outside of the paint was non-existent in the summer league. His shot looks broken. I'm hoping he fixes that a lot between now and the preseason, because if he can't give us any offense, then he's a liability in the court. He might become a shutdown defensive player, but give us something. Develop a three-point shot or a mid-range. Give us some kind of offense. If you're not giving us anything, at least Bruce, he developed a three-point shot when he was with us. I mean, have it already when he came in, Bruce Brown. Trying to remember now. I got to pull that up. I'll pull it up real quick. Let's see if he's shooting his three already. Bruce Bowen, when he came to the Spurs, actually he already had a three-point shot. So, I mean, I think I accidentally said Bruce Brown. Bruce Bowen, fantastic defensive player of the year. Well, actually, wasn't defensive player of the year, but fantastic all-defensive first-team player for the Spurs multiple times. If Sidy Cissoko can be kind of that type of player but develops something in his offense besides just being able to dunk, it'd be great if we could have that type of player. Becoming another Bruce Bowen is not going to be easy. Yabusele plays for Madrid. Okay. Yes, Cowboy Carlos, 1 half left. When Steph, KD, Brown retire, USA will no longer be favorites. They'll have good players to replace him. Bart, what's going on? I'm not going to pick on his fans, but he's definitely, for as good as he is and the physical attributes he has, the flopping has definitely put a little, on his career. And the team jumping has not helped. Booker with a three to start it off, and he's going to miss that. Long rebound goes to the U.S. Durant from the elbow. The lead back to 10. Yeah, I've essentially said defensive player of the year, hard left turn, first team all defense multiple times. Bruce Bowen, he's out there to defend and hit some threes. But at least he had an offensive role that could spread the floor. Sissoko's going to not spread the floor the way he is right now. Wemby spins around many times in the paint, will pass it out, 2 on the shot clock. Quick three. Off the rim, no good. That was Cornier for 3. France now 3 of 17 from beyond the arc. Down by 10. You guys are saying the U.S. is favored by 15, and Curry for 3, no good. Very off-balance 3. And I think Booker's going to call for a foul, and he is. The Giants? Oh, boy. It's going to depend on Daniel Jones. I feel like the team's going to be a 7 or 8 win team. I hope they surprise me. Wemby, nice cut to the basket and gets the layup. Yes, Wemby needs to stay healthy. Ali Pimenta, thank you for stopping in. And now a quick foul off ball. Cornier with the foul on Booker. Longhorse, yes, they are. The NBA has the best basketball players in the world, and the majority of them are still from America. There's a ton of international players, but they're from different countries, so that talent is spread out, spread around the world, whereas the U.S., you get where I'm going with this. LeBron one-on-one with Wemby, passes it to Embiid, and Embiid going to get fouled by Yabusele. Some did say that hard left turn. I've heard that before. Zach, I had a good day. Had a pretty good day. I had a good day. I'm going to game with friends tonight on the old Xbox, so that'll be fun. And tomorrow I got a bike ride, maybe, depending on the time. I got a pretty bad sunburn on Sunday. I don't know if you can see it. I'm still pretty red. That's the only part of my body that still hurts. Well, my stomach hurts too. So I'm hoping, my friends seem like they can only go early or peak sun in the afternoon, and I can't do peak sun. I just saw Scottie Pippen and Mario. Both free throws good, and it's still a 10-point game. Wally Zerbiak. I remember Wally Zerbiak, Minnesota Timberwolves, right? At least that's where he started. France with a turnover. LeBron into the paint. Out to Curry. Curry step over 3. Oh, biggest lead of the game for the U.S. They are up by 13. No, Homer Martinez. No. Daniel, she's not here. And that's all I got. Drew Holiday will get it into Embiid. Off the glass. Oh, my goodness. I missed a bucket by France. My apologies. Wait, I think I just got my team confused. Holy moly. I just got totally thrown off by the question. It is U.S. ball, 11-point game. My apologies. Embiid's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. I just got way confused here for a second. I don't know. We're playing tonight, Brian. I only have Xbox free right now. I'll get back on Game Pass possibly in the fall when Call of Duty 6 comes out. Probably won't get on Game Pass when Call of Duty 6 comes out. We might play the first Ascendant or something goofy like Fall Guys. We also have played... That's that game. It's a game with the bank. Begins with an F. There's 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 and you're trying to not a bank, but you're trying to get money. It's a first-person shooter. I can't think of the name of it. Washington guy, I will always be transparent with you guys. We haven't talked in 2 days. So we are not in a good place. I do not play Fortnite. No, not Payday. It begins with an F. Why can't I remember the name of it? The Finals. Zach, thank you. The Finals. We might play that tonight. Could not think of the name. The Finals. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. And Rudy Gobert's getting teabagged by Joel Embiid right there. Yeah, I heard there's something weird fun about Embiid being on Team USA. Was he supposed to be on the French team or another country's? Yeah, I enjoy the Finals act. I like the 5-on-5 update that gives 5 of us a chance to play together. We also play some, what's that animal shooter battle royale? Super Animal Battle Royale, maybe it's called? I don't know. France ball. Wemby will pass it out to Yabusele. 3 on the shot clock. He's going to drive. And he's going to get fouled. What, a half a second. Veronica, I got out of the drama at where I work. Where I used to work, the unit I was in, it has just become drama-filled from what it sounds like, and I'm glad I got promoted, and I'm out of there. You guys have asked me to do rebuilds for the Spurs. I don't own any NBA games. I mean, I own, NBA 2006, which I think would work. Yabusele at the line for 2. I don't really... a few of you said, "Hey, do you like NBA rebuilds?" And I don't got it. Thank you, Zach. So yes, one good thing has happened recently. So the promotion's a good thing. I'm enjoying the YouTube channel. It's probably the best place I've been on the YouTube channel in a long time. Just doing what I enjoy, which hopefully you're enjoying with us for our channel. And I'm enjoying re-uploading the music to Rumble. There's very little views or subscribers, but I'm enjoying getting the old music back up. And for me, that's always the key as a content creator, is enjoy what you're doing. and I'm really enjoying it. Wemby is a cheat code. He is a cheat code. 11-point game. France is not down and out, but they got to get some stops. Not going to get stops when Steph Curry's, oh boy, hits the three and doing his little shake and bake. Timeout. My clock is a little ahead. 14-point lead. Come on, France. Never been but rooting for. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Spurs too. Zach, I think what's helped the channel a lot is being able to do videos while I'm at work. Not while I'm working, but being able to do video while I'm on break. Really focusing on the Spurs, and I've enjoyed doing the Giants. Zach, you've been here for a long time. It's been very difficult for me to figure out a way to do Giants content that I enjoyed. Because they're not always on, I can't live stream every game, and I don't like calling football. I really don't. And doing long form videos, like 8 to 10 minute videos, just isn't my jam. But doing the Giants shorts, I really find I finally feel like I found Giants content that I enjoy, and I've been doing shorts on the channel since the end of last season. So we've been going for about, 9 months straight. So Giants content finally is here to stay. And that's been a blast. I enjoy making the sports music. I have a song I've been trying to work on the vocals for forever. A Why Do the Giants Suck song of all things. But yes, I'm having a lot of fun with the channel. We have our first sponsor in FOCO, well, second sponsor, but first one since the channel reset a few years ago. But FOCO reached out with Spurs merchandise only, and I said, hey, that makes sense for the channel to promote the Spurs content, stuff on a primarily Spurs channel. I don't want to promote. I get sponsorship emails almost every day. Heating pads, neck braces, baby toys, gambling, and none of that relates to the channel. But Spurs merch does. And I always said if something makes sense, I would do it, and that does. Wemby with the ball in the paint, tries to throw an alley-oop to Gobert, gets broken up, and now a foul. A technical, I don't know on who. Embiid got tangled up with Gobert. I think Anthony Davis just got teed up off the court. I think that's what they're saying. Yeah, well, July 26th, hey, it is what it is. Daniel, I think Chris Paul is going to be good for the Spurs. I don't think he's going to play the whole season. I honestly think he's going to play half a season. I think he's going to trade before the All-Star break to a contender. In the interim, he is going to mentor Stephon Castle and other players on the team as well, as is Harrison Barnes. I think it's going to be good in the long run. Short term, it might look like an move, but I think long term it's going to help. Malongu, a lot of things are going right in my life. One thing's not right now. It is what it is. We'll see on that, but I got to keep my head up and stay positive. Whatever happens, I feel very blessed to have a good job, a roof over my head, a wonderful community like you guys to hang out and talk Spurs with. Some really good friends, and yeah. Turnover by the American team. France with the ball. A little pull up in the paint is an air ball. Oh my gosh, that was Koulibaly with the brick. France gets the ball back. Now a long three, 10-point game. Yeah, the shooters for France have been lackluster, Brian. They're 4 of 18 from beyond the arc. That is under 25%. Curry will get it out to Booker. Booker back to Curry. I mean, that's one of the first things I said when I looked at the lineups is look at the shooting on the American team. LeBron, what a turnaround pass. I thought he was going to shoot. He gets it out to Durant instead. Durant in the paint. Tough shot. And you got the greatest shooter of all time in Steph Curry. Durant's an absolute monster with shooting. And a bunch of other guys that can shoot. I think we just had a foul on Wemby after the bucket. 63-51. Did you hear the leaked audio of LeBron bashing Kerr for not playing Tatum? No. Little Wemby. I don't have a little Wemby. I got a baby coyote. My bestest little bunny. All right, 5.5 minutes to go. I do want to do more giveaways this season for the Spurs, and baby Wemby's are going to be something that will be given away. Wemby did lose his shoe. He's over there tying it right now. Coup de grace, I am watching it on NBC, like NBC over the air, like old school antenna. Where I live, I can pull in NBC, CBS, Fox, and a few other channels, so I'm watching it in high definition over the air. There's no delay, so it works out good. And it's free, and I bought the intent of it. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with France. 8 on the shot clock. Yeah, hard left turn. I mean, there are a lot of guys that can shoot. Zach, I like the FIBA rules as in I see more contact, and I'd like to see that in the NBA. Yabusele just, I don't know what just happened, throws it out of bounds. He got all sorts of confused. I did see John Cena's retiring. Not a fan of modern day WWE, though I hear they're going back to the Attitude Era, which I was a massive fan of the Attitude Era. I was the perfect age when that would happen. I was 19 to 21. I was part of the target audience. I believe Monday Night Raw is going to Netflix? LeBron drives in the paint, misses the layup. It's going to be France ball. Under 5 minutes to go, down by 12. Got to get the lead down to 5 before the third quarter's over. That's my take. Get the lead to 5 or 6. Drive in the paint, a miss, but Wemby with the put-back tip and just a tip. Triple H doing a good job running the show. All right. Wemby's definitely put on weight, by the way. And now a turnover by the U.S. team. Coulibaly with a terrible shot after the turnover, and now LeBron's wide open on the other end, throws it down hard. Terrible decision on the fast break. I mean, Vince used to do a good job of Mario, but he's definitely... Wow, fast break points. U.S. 27-6. But Vince is clearly not the guy anymore. Wemby for 3! 9-point game. Timeout, U.S., and Wemby's trying to get the crowd fired up. 65-56, the scores are reversed. Oh, hard left turn. I didn't realize that was one of the rules. Okay. Alex, Fenway is about, depending on traffic, 90 minutes to an hour and 45. I very much dislike driving in Boston. I did drive in Boston last year to go to one of the UFC events. I don't remember which number it was. It was the one Sean O'Malley won the title against Aljamain Sterling in. UFC 2... Was it last year or the year before? 280-something or 290-something? I don't remember the number, but it was definitely Sean O'Malley versus Aljamain Sterling, and Sean O'Malley knocked him out in the second round. It was pretty much the only punch he landed. Sean, what's going on? A coworker of mine is in the chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Killing the afternoon a little bit here by enjoying getting to see Wemby play in the Olympics. I have not watched any of the Olympics because we're usually at work when they're on. A lot of the games are broadcast at like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. I'm still working, but glad to be able to watch the gold medal game. I am rooting for France. Sorry. I am a huge Spurs. Spurs are obviously my number one team. I'm a huge Wemby fan. I'm also part French. I don't know if I'm 25% or 50%. So it's my story. I'm sticking to it. Zone defense. Wait, can you goaltend with the FIBA rules? Crypto Keeper 299. What's the 299? I don't know what the 299 is. It'll be America's ball up by 9. They were up as much as 14. Correct, I just think just stepped on the line. And he did turn the ball over. Oh, UFC 299. Thank you. I've had the TV on all week during work. You know, Sean, I usually actually do have YouTube playing, but because I'm not on the phones anymore, I can have stuff on the background. I do have a lot of meetings to attend. Oh my gosh, do I hit a lot of meetings in my unit. But no more phone calls. Yes, I probably should have stuff on in the background. Drop the ball there. An alley-oop to Gobert, and ooh, terrible alley and way too much oop. That's a turnover for the French team. 3:25 or 3.5 minutes to go roughly. Drew Holiday for 3, no good. How about 3 Celtics being on this USA Olympic team? Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, and Derek White. I like Derek White. How he was picked before Jaylen Brown. Unless Jalen's got an injury I'm not aware of. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That's a 3 by Fournier. 6-point game. Oh gosh, no, Andy. I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat fish. I don't eat anything else with a face on it. And I won't eat fish if it has a face too. Like if you bring a lobster over. LeBron for 3. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The old man showing he still got it. It is considered line play. Oh, all right, Zach. I had no cylinder rule. Thank you for that info. I honestly did not know that. And Gobert's going to get fouled. Can you imagine how many block shots Wemby would have if he could take it off the cylinder? He'd average 6 blocks a game, but you can't do that in the NBA, so he won't do that. No, I'm not doing escargot. Oh, gross. And I do have my limits for fish. I won't eat octopus or squid or... I can't do it. France ball, and they get it in, and a quick shot off the inbound pass. I couldn't see who shot that. It may have been Fournier. It's a 7-point game. Oh, were there hard left turn? Ooh. That's a bummer. It is U.S. ball. Anthony Davis almost turns the ball over. And now he does! Wow. France is coming on strong at the end of the third quarter. If France and Wemby make a comeback and win, would this be a bigger Olympic gold medal win than Mano's Argentina Olympic gold medal win 20 years ago? Maybe. At least, or tied for it. And yes, Zach, the flow for this game, it's been fast-paced. I do like the flow better than the NBA game. There's also significantly less timeouts. We've been live for an hour and 19 minutes. There's only 12 minutes of game left. I mean, this will end up being an hour and 45-minute stream, if that. Whereas the NBA streams are usually 2 hours and 15 minutes. Cornet with the miss. It is U.S. ball up by 7, and this has turned into a good game. It was looking like it was on the fringe of being a blowout with the U.S. up by 14. But France has battled back. Ant pull-up jumper baseline, no good. Davis put back is good. Only 18 games left of baseball? That's it? No, that can't be right, is it? It's August 10th. Yabusele to the paint. Gets blocked. And Davis with the ball. I like that they let them play with more contact. 3 blocks for USA and no blocks for France. That is kind of a shocker when you figure turnover by the U.S. They got Rudy Gobert. Cornet's going to get fouled down the under. But with Rudy and Wemby on the France team, no blocks? Heck, no, they can win. Games are August 30th. That doesn't make any sense. Why would that... J Money, I think there's some confusion here. Why would the MLB not be playing for the full month in September? There a strike that I'm not aware of? Meaning this U.S. team is a bigger accomplishment than the 04 one? That would probably be a good debate, hard left turn. If France pulls off the victory, what's the bigger upset? 2 free throws, by the way, for the French team, and they missed the first one. They've missed quite a few. I think they missed 3 free throws. September 20. Okay. I was going to say, J Money, I wasn't trying to be critical, but I was like, how is baseball not being played in the month of September? What am I missing? He missed them both, you butthead. Ball will go out of bounds, and it's going to be U.S. ball. Wow. Mark my words, France will be the Spain of this new era as a new top rival for USA and may even win gold. I mean, if they keep adding better players to the French team, I definitely see some holes in their game. Durant for three. Ooh, that was long and no good. But Anthony Davis with the long rebound. And Davis turns the ball over. It is French ball. Down by 9. They've been down by as much as 14. I think they got it down to 6 in the third quarter, which is the number I said they need to get it down to. I was like, get it down to about 6. I think I said 5 or 6. They try to force the ball into Wemby, and that's another turnover. Durant, alley-oop to Ant. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, they don't stop the clock with under 2 minutes to go. Okay, that's why I'm off sometimes. All right, well, just learn that. 11-point game. You got to get to single digits. You got to get to single digits. Step over 3. Woo! Fournier with the 3. The U.S. can hold for the last shot. That's right. We got all the French players that were drafted this year. Alexander Sarr, Zachary Rasache, and Tijan Saloon. And a steal! And a turnover and a layup at the end. Goaltending Kevin Durant. 72-66. I said get it to 5 or 6. They got it to 6. Wow. Durant called for goaltending, and we have a 6-point game. We got a game going into the fourth quarter, my friends. One more quarter to go. 10 minutes. This is a good game. This is a very good game. And a close one was what I wanted. We got Rasache and Sarr for the next Olympics. Probably Rasache might be pretty good by then. Sarr depends on how many big men France want to have. Vincent, greetings from Colombia. Really with Sarr, I think the defense is going to be there. I think he's going to struggle offensively this year. He struggled mightily in the Summer League. Now, that could all change. It's Summer League. He could have a totally different preseason. From what you guys were saying, he had 0 dunk attempts. And for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall, that's quite a shocker that he was settling for jumpers the entire Summer League. So he's got time to figure it out. He's very young. His offense is raw. I think he'll be okay. But I'll also not be surprised if he struggles offensively this year. Commercial cut out that replay of that giant. No, I saw everything at the end. J Money, I hope I can watch the Giants preseason games. The first one was not shown on TV. There's only 2 more left. They only have 3 preseason games. I'm assuming that's because of the 17-game schedule. I will try to watch every Giants game this season, but sometimes they're just not televised in my area, and there's nothing to do about it. A little bit of a commercial break, and we got 1 quarter left for the gold medal. This is the gold medal game. This is the big one. This is the Edo Championship. How about a good luck boop to Wemby, baby Coyote? Boop. Thanks, buddy. You're the best. And in a position, he wants to watch the end of the game. And not the ceiling. 1 quarter to go. Amara, I think I saw a stat that Soto and Judge are having like a monster. I know Judge is having a monster year, but there's some kind of stat for the 2 of them. They're the only players in baseball, I think, that have 300, 400, 600 line right now. Batting average, on base, and slugging. It's all good, TG1. Alex, that's probably fair. I mean, I don't know who else was on that Argentinian team with Ginobili. There's a couple NBA players on the French team. Wemby, Gobert, Batum, Colabelli, Fournier, Big Sean PD. I am too. And yes, underdog story for sure. I want America to win the medal, the overall medals, and the most gold medals, etc., etc. But for this game only, I'm going to go with my French roots. Again, I don't know if I'm 50% or 25%. Because I can't remember which one on my mother's side came from France. Was it my grandmother or her mother? Or her grandmother? France ball to start us off in the fourth quarter. 6 is the closest they've been since, I think, somewhere in the second quarter. Wemby going to take a quick pull-up 3. Front rim, no good. U.S. gets the rebound. Kevin Durant will bring it up for the U.S. team and immediately going to get fouled. I wish Juan so. I know we're playing, Malonga, we're playing on Christmas Day. The Spurs versus the Knicks. And to my understanding, the Spurs game will be nationally televised. The NFL is going to be streaming that day. And that's the one thing I don't like with the direction of sports is you're going to need like 10 different streaming services to watch your favorite team. Almost a turnover by the U.S. team. To get the ball back, Durant's wide open for a corner three. A little too much on it. Anthony Davis with a push-off, rebound, and putback. Wow. Or a good flop, or that was a flop. 8-point game. 9 minutes and change left for the gold medal. And France hasn't led, I don't think, since the first quarter. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Kevin Durant. Adam Felby streaming on Netflix and Sunday Ticket. There you go. Yeah, not a fan. Oh, are you going to that Spurs game, Malongo? Well, congratulations. By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. Looks like this if you're not aware.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
And if you're new to the channel, I am a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. Going to try to call every Spurs game this year. And a huge dunk by Lasort.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Anyway, if you're a Spurs fan or a Wemby fan or just a fan of the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you join our community. We have an awesome Spurs and sports community. I'm also a Giants fan and a Yankees fan, but I have not covered them on the channel. I should do that. Or I should cover the playoffs for the Yankees. Even if it's just shorts. Durant for three. Oh, at the buzzer. Clutch shot by Kevin Durant. And that, we were talking about this all game. The U.S. has such good shooters, and Durant is definitely one of them. And now a foul down the other end. And Colabelli with the foul. Giants-Eagles game beat the Knicks game last year 12 minutes. Well, listen, the NFL is going to destroy the NBA ratings-wise. Maybe. With them being streaming, that could change it, but when it was TV to TV, the NFL destroys everything still at this moment. 9-point game. France is going to have to be careful to not let this game slip away in the fourth quarter. LBJ with the ball on three-point land, 5 on the shot clock. LeBron with the move, gets to the post. Gets the ball slapped out, and that's turnover. Wemby will bring it up for, I was about to say the Spurs, for France. Lasort in the paint. Tough jumper, no good. Going to get fouled by Durant and go to the line for two. And France needs to make their free throws, too. Fourth quarter coming around. You know, penalty, I don't think I've said Batum's name at all tonight. The Biscuit Buddy, I am a Spurs fan. What gave it away? So hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are, with the news you shared on Twitter, hopefully you're staying strong. Hopefully things are going well for you. Missed the free throw. My goodness, France has missed 4 or 5 free throws now. That's a huge difference in the game. Mark, Go Spurs Go to you. You know what? Here's a Go Spurs Go. Why not? 69 for France right now. And if you ain't down with the San Antonio Spurs, we got 2 words for you. Chuck Norris. All right, 77-69. 8-point game. Under 7.5 minutes to go. Durant out 3-point land, starts to drive, and he's going to foul by Lasort. We're starting to call more fouls here in the fourth quarter. I don't have any Selena today, Zach. I got Wemby with me. I got Headband Grogu running the scoreboard like he always does. I got Mike in here, and of course Baby Coyote right there. Yes, Zach, I can show the game. I can finally show it since you asked.
Suck it!
Steph Curry's come back in for the U.S., who's been shooting lights out tonight. LeBron thought about a long three, one-on-one with Wemby. 5 on the shot clock. Starts to drive. Tough fadeaway jumper off the rim. And Wemby knocked it off the rim, which you can do, apparently. Drew Holiday for 3 as the U.S. got the offensive board, and that hurts for the France team. Ooh, that's an ouchie. Back to 11. Bow down to the king. Wemmy's going to take a mile-long 3. Nope, I don't like that shot. He was about 3 or 4 feet behind the arc. Saw him do that in San Antonio last season. That it's just turnover by America. America, it's turnover. France ball down by 11. They got it to as much as 6. Wemby with the ball again in the paint. Off balance runner hits the top of the backboard. No good. Fouled and go to the line for 2. 10-minute quarters, SJ. Mark Stone Cold probably had the biggest peak in the history of wrestling, but it was also very short due to injury. He peaked from 98 to 01 and had missed a lot of time due to injury in there, if I remember correctly. Wemby misses a free throw. My goodness. These free throws are going to be the death of them. They've missed now like 5 or 6. The greatest extended peak of all time, probably going to be Hogan from 84 to 90. Man, these missed free throws for France are just a nightmare. They're missing threes. They're missing free throws left and right. Zach, I don't... while it's interesting to be able to get the block off the rim, I don't think they should allow that in the NBA because players like Wemby, the 7-footers, would easily average 5 blocks plus per game. It would be a block-a-thon. So I'm fine with those rules, but I like that there's more contact allowed in FIBA. LeBron whips it out to a wide-open Holiday from the corner for 3. In and out, Berger! And the rebound will be with France. They're down by 10.
What you gonna do, brother?
Serge, I actually can't comment on anything modern. I know who Roman Reigns is. I couldn't tell you what belt he's held or how long he's held it. It is France ball. 1 second, and a layup is good. Lesor with the layup at the buzzer. I also would dare say Reigns' title run hasn't necessarily grown sports entertainment, whereas Hogan's did. And so did Stone Cold. LeBron in the paint. LeBron with 2 hands. 10-point game still, and France is in trubs. They are going to need a run here in the 4th quarter. U.S. was favored by 15. They're up by 10, 82-72, 5 minutes to go. 4 on the shot clock. And Coulibaly with a bank shot, channeling his inner Tim Duncan. Taker was a great one, Mark. I wish his WrestleMania streak did not get ended. And LeBron James with a turnover. France ball. LeBron complaining to the ref. Ref ain't hearing it. I really wish Undertaker stayed undefeated at WrestleMania. That was his one thing. Not his one thing, but I mean, that was going to be his one, historical stat in wrestling, if you will, that was his. I mean, there's probably undefeated guys that are like 1-0 or 2-0, but for guys that have had 15-plus matches, I really wish they didn't have him lose to Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I really was against that. It is what it is. You can't undo the past. I'm sure he wanted to pass the torch. I think he should have stayed undefeated. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. And that's a turnover by Lesor. I don't know, July 26th, I saw Jimmy Fallon too, and after LeBron dunk, and why he's wearing shades is beyond me. Booker gets his 3-pointer blocked, and a ball is a loose ball on the other end, finally corralled by France, down by 8, 4:20 to go. And a fast break, turnover. They get a defensive stop and then turn the ball over. Wow, LeBron got like a 15-second rest there. He just checked out and he checked back in already. Coming down the wire, good game. Thank you all for being here. Mark, did that cause you to stop watching? July 26th, turnovers, poor three-point shooting, poor free throw shooting. I don't think they have that many more turnovers than the American team. Actually, America has more. America has 15 turnovers to France's 11. So turnovers are not the issue for France. It's the shooting. The poor three-point shooting, the poor free throw shooting, leaving points up on the board with free throws. I think they've missed 5 or 6 today, and they could really use those points. Oh, hard left turn. I'm sure he is. I actually have a couple. Whoop, turnover by America. Durant steps in line. I have a couple Smirnoff Ice in my fridge. I'm going to crack those open tonight when I'm game with my friends. I think I've earned it. It's been a tough week. Alien Sports, why you gotta say that? Wemby will never win gold. Come on now, he's only 20. He's got plenty of opportunities. The French team's only going to get better over the years, I think. Zachary Sache, Alexander Sarr, Tijan Salone. And a nice layup by little white guy. 6-point game. I like Smirnoff Ice. I'll freely admit it. It's like drinking Sprite. A little fun tonight. Plus, I need to get those out of my fridge. They're from, like, the Super Bowl. And another turnover! Yabusele with the dunk attempt. Gets fouled. Misses the dunk. Going to go to the line for 2. Oh, my gosh. And the French players are trying to get the crowd fired up. 3.5 minutes to go. Yeah, Andy, I didn't know his name. Yabusele going to the line for 2. He's got to make these free throws. Got to make both of them. Japoy, thank you for stopping in. We are going for, well, I am going for France here. I'm a Spurs fan and going for my guy. And I'm part French, damn it. Might be only like 25%, but you know, the mother side of my family is from France, so vive la France. Oh, come on, make a damn free throw. Oh, is he Spurs fan? All right, thank you. I don't know if Yabusele is on an NBA roster I'm using. These missed free throws are killing France. He made the second one. They've now missed at least 6. At least 6. Somebody can stat check real quick how many free throws France has... Oh, they missed 7. They're 10 of 17. They've missed 7 free throws. They're down by 5. Curry with the runner. No good. And it's France ball. Get the ball to Wemby. Wemby gets it up the court. Yabusele with the dunk attempt gets blocked. To get the ball back to Wemby. Wemby in the paint off the glass. Good. 3-point game. Oh my gosh, if France can make their free throws, it'd be at least tied. What a game. Gold medal game living up to... Whoop, Curry for 3. Wow. Curry just stops and pops. Oh my gosh, Seeker, good afternoon to you. 5th 3 of the night for Steph Curry. And he's playing, he's gone full Steph Curry today. Wemby's going to step back 3 himself. That's short. We have a foul and 2 free throws for America. Curry is on fire. My goodness. Curry is carrying it. I mean, his shooting is... Curry is 5 of 10 from beyond the arc, 15 points. LeBron having a nice line of 14, 6, and 8. LeBron with 8 assists. 8 assists. That's nuts. The U.S. is in the bonus, by the way. If you, last time I'll announce it, if you have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. I don't think we can get to 100 thumbs up, but maybe 75. Oh, we're past. Oh, we actually can get to 100 thumbs up. We have enough people to do that. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. Fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And it looks like this. Thank you. Kevin Durant made the first free throw, and Kevin Durant is a near 90% free throw shooter, I believe, at this point in his career. It's an 8-point game. And France going to call a timeout. Well, thank you, Christopher. Thank you for stopping in, by the way. Appreciate y'all being here today. Go Spurs, go to my Spurs family. .222 left. I got 221. 222 left in the game, and America is up by 8. Listen, I'm rooting for Wemby in France, but I'll be totally content if the USA wins this. I want USA to win the overall Olympic, the most medals, most golds, whatever, da-da-da-da. We've been killing it in track and field, apparently. Watching the Vikings game, what? Yeah, you're going to get those all the time, July 26th. I used to let trolls get to me. I honestly don't care anymore. The best thing to do is ignore them and keep ignoring them. Unless, if they start saying something that's extremely inappropriate, like extremely inappropriate, like they just say the Spurs suck or what, I don't care anymore. I'm too old. Life's too short. Associate Commerciet El Shadi, if I said that wrong, I'm sorry, but thank you for stopping in. Jean-Mar Antonio, thank you for stopping in for the Cayman Islands. I don't have NFL Network, Mario. All right, 8-point game. This is what we wanted, a close game. It would be even closer if France could shoot some free throws. Japoy Curry MVP? I don't know. Is MVP for the Olympics based, do they have an MVP first thing? Is it based off one game or is it based off all the games? Because I don't know the stats for all the games. I can only see this game right now. Let's go. I don't need any sunburn. I'm red. I'm still very red. Pull up near the elbows. Good. 6-point game. That's number 12. That's the little white guy that scored a bucket earlier. I don't know his name. 6-point game. 2 minutes remaining. This is for the gold medal, my friends. Curry thought about. He is going to take a 3. Oh my goodness! You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Steph Curry is on fire. Batum for 3. Curry is unstoppable. Curry is outrageous. Side Draft Media, what's going on? All right, this guy just now you draw. You know what? See ya, dude. See ya. Start a new channel if you want to comment. Curry out 3-point. Going to take another 3. Oh my goodness! He can't be stopped. My clock is way ahead. Well, you guys are talking about MVP. Steph Curry is absolutely playing his mind out. He cannot miss right now. He cannot miss. Not a fan myself, but I can't deny he's the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. Holy moly. Side Draft Media, I want to give him a little plug here. Don Allen, a big supporter of the channel for many years, started a NASCAR channel called Side Draft Media. He's really putting a lot of work into it. If you're a NASCAR fan, check out the channel. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's a good dude. And he recently had a tire channel. He got a NASCAR guy on his channel. One of the pit crew. Awesome. Congratulations. France ball down by 9. Fournier takes a 3 and gets blocked. 7 on the shot clock. Going to take another one. Boink, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with France. RR, good afternoon to you. Jameli, Curry's been unbelievable. Thank you, Spurs fan. Nando DeCola. Okay. You're welcome, Side Draft Media. Listen, I'm fine with a little trash talk, but when you just keep it going, you have nothing substantial to add. And then when you're finishing with F France, come on, man. What are you, 10? Probably is 10. Wemby going to take the 3 on the inbound pass. Good! Gosh, what a game. France is making a work for it. They need to find a way to stop Steph Curry. Ninja kick him. Ninja kick Steph Curry. Give him a clothesline. Something. DDT. Sharpshooter. Put him in some kind of hold. We got Batum on him, and they cannot stop Curry at all. And Steph has the ball right now, as he should. 10 on the shot clock. Going to get it out to Durant. Curry back with the ball. Curry's going to launch an off-balance three. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! He can't miss! That's the dagger. Missed three by Yabusele. That's the dagger. Fast break for America. Devin Booker layup. And U.S. is going to win the gold off the back of Steph Curry. Absolutely on fire in this fourth quarter. Wow. Hey, congratulations to France and Wemby to making it to the finals. They're going to get a silver medal. But Steph Curry, oh Malanta, is put on an absolute, chewing on his mouth guard, which drives me crazy. Can't stand it. But Curry absolutely dominated the fourth quarter. Wow. Hey, congratulations, America. I'm not angry. I was rooting for Wemby. But I'm certainly happy the USA is going to get a gold medal. And Steph Curry, if there's an MVP for the game, it should clearly be him. I don't know how Steph Curry cannot get MVP. He's now got 24 points, 8 of 13 from 3. I think just a few moments ago I said he was 5 of 10. So he's hit 3 threes in a row to pretty much close this game out. And a couple of those were not easy. France ball, down by 11. And Curry with a steal. That's the game. Wow. I don't know why they're fouling Curry with 3.3 left. Where'd the blood come from? Wow, Batum is bleeding? I have no idea. GG. Go, Spurs, go. Hey, Derek White's getting a gold medal. So, congratulations. Let's not forget Derek White. Congratulations to the American team. Congratulations to America getting another gold medal. And oh my gosh, Steph Curry. I can't say enough about his fourth quarter performance. It was haymaker after haymaker from Steph Curry. Every time France looked like they're getting back in the game, Steph Curry hit a massive three-pointer. We have a good group of people in here. If you guys could hit the thumbs up, maybe get us to 150, that would be awesome. We're going to do end-of-game stats, and I want to see how Steph Curry performed in the fourth quarter, because that was absolutely a sight to behold. I am so happy I have to share this moment with you guys. Curry was just literally unstoppable today. Steph Curry finished with 24 points, 8 of 13 from beyond the arc, 8 of 14 overall, 5 assists, 2 steals. He did have 5 turnovers. And unfortunately on ESPN I can't isolate the fourth quarter. Maybe if I go to NBA.com. But I feel like he had like 12 points in the fourth quarter. Let's see, NBA.com. Well, do they even have a scoreboard for that? Do we? Do we have a scoreboard at NBA.com? Score and schedule? I'm not finding anything on NBA.com. Dang it. Well, shoot, we'll get back into the stats. But again, Steph Curry he hit 3 3-pointers in a row. Love him or hate him, you cannot deny. He was a tour de force here in the fourth quarter. Just absolutely fantastic. All right, let's go over all the stats, my friends, for the France team. Courtney with 0, 0 for 5 from the field. Good job. Yabusele, 20 points. Batum with 5 points and 8 boards. Victor Wembanyama with 26 points, 11 of 19 from the field, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Oddly enough, no blocks. Frank Nicolina with 0, 0 for 3. Off the bench, Lesor with 5, Gobert with 2, Strazel with 3, Coulibaly with 6, Fournier with 8, Albacine with 0, and DeCola with 12. Wow, he actually played well. 5 of 7 from the field. France shot 47% for the day, 30% from beyond the arc, and only 59% from the free throw line. They had 20 assists to 12 turnovers. For the American team, Kevin Durant with 15 points, LeBron James with 14, 6, and 9. Joel Embiid with only 4. All his points were from the free throw line. Embiid was 0 for 1 from the floor, 4 for 4 from the line. Booker with 15. Steph Curry led all scorers with the aforementioned 24. Off the bench, Jason Tatum with 2. Bam Adebayo with 2. Anthony Davis with 8 points and 10 rebounds and 4 blocks and 3 steals. Dang. Davis was a defensive monster when he was on the floor. Edwards with 8 and Holiday with 6. A man, Derek White, former San Antonio Spurs, did not play. And I believe there's one other player that didn't play for America. I'm not sure who it is. It would have been 12 men, right? I'm not sure who we're missing, but good game. We wanted to see a good game. We got a good game, but my goodness, Steph Curry at the end. Steph Curry was absolutely just phenomenal. No, he didn't get a ton of help on Swine. You too, Mark. So this is our last live game. Angel Wemby had... Shoot, now I can't see it anymore. 26. Actually, Wemby led all scorers. I stand corrected. I said Steph Curry led all scorers. Victor Wembanyama led all scorers with 26. So some people are going to put this loss on Wemby. Can't do that. He played great. 26 points. Curry was phenomenal in the fourth quarter, 24. It was a good game. Just, when you're trying to win at the end, when you have a player on the other team that just keeps hitting shot after shot after shot, you have no chance. And Curry was just absolutely phenomenal. So, good game. We won't be live again until, 2 months from now. The October preseason for the Spurs. What's going to be coming up on the channel moving forward? We are going to do any Spurs videos when they sign a player because they are signing random guys left and right, so we'll definitely do videos on that. We'll certainly cover the Giants preseason if I'm able, or any Giants news in August. We'll definitely cover the Giants regular season, which starts September, and other content. I'll try to get another, hopefully have a music song up soon about the Giants, and other content up in the air right now. So that's all I got. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so on the way out. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for hanging out here on this Saturday afternoon. On behalf of myself, Baby Coyote, Mikey, Headband Grogu, and Wemby, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!